We're 9 games into the National Women's Soccer League regular season, and Gotham currently sits in 8th place with a record of 4 wins, 5 losses, and 0 draws thus far. With various additions and roster shakeups, there's been plenty of positives and negatives to take away from the season so far, as reflected in their nearly 500 record. This is Gotham's Midseason report. During the offseason, Gotham FC wasted no time bringing in star power to replace their recently retired captain, Carly Lloyd. Carly Lloyd finished up her career with Gotham FC with 16 goals and 3 assists in her 47 career games. While most of her fame comes from her success with the U.S. women's national team, she served as a veteran leader for the New York, New Jersey team in her 3 seasons. With that being said, let's take a look at the trades Gotham FC has been in to shape out their roster for this season. Gotham acquired both Ali Krieger and Ashlyn Harris from the Orlando Pride. Both Krieger and Harris have incredible national team experience with 108 appearances for Ali Krieger and 18 for Ashlyn Harris, who are both multi-time World Cup champions. In the trade, Gotham FC gave up a 2022 first-round pick, 2023 third-round pick, and $50,000 in allocation money for the pair. However, Gotham didn't stop there. Through a trade with San Diego directly after their pick in the expansion draft, they acquired U.S. Women's National Team star midfielder Kristie Mewis in exchange for $200,000 in allocation money. Kristie Mewis was a huge pickup for Gotham FC as she came off a very, very solid season with Houston, scoring 3 goals and 4 assists. While bringing in new players to upgrade your roster and replace missing pieces is a good thing, there's always going to be a learning curve when introducing a new slate of teammates to each other. This has definitely been the case so far, and here's a look into what's been missing as we reach the midpoint to the season. Offensive efficiency has been killer for Gotham this season. They ranked dead last in goals scored with 7, and to make matters worse, the margin is quite large between them and the next lowest goal-scoring team, with Angel City, who has 10 goals. And it isn't like they aren't finding chances. They've had really good set pieces and flashes of amazing passing abilities. It's just finding the back of the net that seems to be their biggest issue. Here's what Scott Parkinson had to say about their difficulty scoring following a 3-0 defeat by San Diego Wave on June 19th.
I think it's one of them. I think it can be a little bit psychological, where you just feel that the goal looks tiny and sometimes the goal looks massive and you're feeling full of energy and full of excitement. And I think right now it's just going to take one of them games where we probably end up blowing someone out. We score all of our chances and then it starts feeling good. Because I think the 4 games before this were 1-0 games. We've been pretty solid defensively. We've probably not been scoring as many as we want to. So yeah, I think it's just going to take us just continuing to work. We're going to see a lot of new people. They're going to get the opportunity to have a go at that. Obviously losing Aoife, Midge, Kristie. But I'm excited to see Paige, Naho, Kumi, Cam Tucker, and see what they can do. So yeah, I'm excited to get to work next week and get on to getting some confidence into them in front of goal.
However, all isn't lost for Gotham. They've shown that they can compete on any given night. Kristie Mewis has proven herself to be an elite passer with pinpoint accuracy in the midfield position, and Paige Monahan has showed her flashes of capabilities with incredible speed and an eye for getting open. Also, with numerous international breaks in the coming weeks, Gotham has more skill in their base roster than most other teams, with powerhouses like Imani Dorsey, Ali Krieger, and Ife Onumonu who will stick around in the absence of national players. We've also seen early success with new signings, especially Taylor Smith, who recently scored in just her 2nd appearance with Gotham FC. Another positive takeaway about Gotham FC's season so far is there is absolutely no confusion about how they want to create goal-scoring opportunities and their overall game plan. Here's what Ali Krieger had to say about their approach to each game and how they like to build from the back.
I think that, we obviously want to continue to be the team that we want to be, whether, we get it right or wrong. So we're going to continue to build out of the back and do that with confidence. Unfortunately, it just didn't go well on that clearance. And so, I think our midfield wasn't as connected to the back line as, we could have been in that exact play. But from then on, we do everything as a team, whether we do it right or wrong. And we're going to support each other in that and always have each other's back. So, it's no one individual mistake. It's obviously a team effort. Overall, we did play better, but you can see that they had, a handful of chances and they finished 3. And that's kind of the separation and the differences, I think, today, where, we create chances and if we don't finish, then, we're not going to capitalize on that win. So I think moving forward, we're still going to continue to work on building out. We're not going to stop doing it just because of, we gave up a goal on that one play, but we're going to continue to work as a team and a collective to get it right next time.
Overall, it's apparent Gotham plans to stick with basing their game around building from the back to create goal-scoring opportunities. And the more they work on that together and build concrete game plans, the more comfortable they will get with one another and hopefully leads to success on the field. They have the perfect mix of veteran leadership and young talent, and it's only a matter of time until it all starts working together cohesively. And once that happens, Gotham will be a very difficult team to beat. It will be very interesting to see how the rest of this season turns out. If Gotham really wants to make a run deep in the playoffs this season, they'll have to work out their early going issues and turn it around quickly. This has been Gotham FC's midseason report. With WFUV Sports, I'm Julia Moss.